You know what customers hate about the car buying process more than anything? How long it takes. It's ridiculously long to buy a car, and it drives customers nuts. And if we're not careful and don't take steps to change, we're going to look up in a few years, and the same thing that happened to our service departments with quick lubes like behind me will happen to the front end of the business. Man, we have the opportunity right now to do something about it, and here's how. We can all agree that one of the biggest things customers hate about buying cars is how long it takes. Look, we know that if we're going to deliver an exceptional customer experience every single time, we need to be able to speed up the velocity of the deal while maintaining the integrity of the sales process. Look, there's a lot at stake here, guys. The industry can shift fast, and let's just reflect back to service departments. Look back at 25 or 30 years ago when all these third-party maintenance facilities started popping up on every corner. Like the one behind me, man, these quick lubes, Jiffy Lubes. They started stealing business from franchise dealerships on a regular basis. Now, fast forward 30 years and customer retention at dealerships is suffering because of it. Customers are leaving to get their service done at quick lubes and other places, all because we didn't make the necessary changes to adapt and adjust to handle the customer's needs, what was important to them. So why do they go to these quick lube facilities and Jiffy Lubes instead of coming to our dealerships? They don't do better work. It's not really cheaper. What it really is, though, is perception. And if you go into most dealership service departments, the reality is they're run pretty close to how they were 30 years ago. Yeah, I know we've got more technology and they look, they're cleaner, nicer buildings. We got tires lined up down the rows. But in real life, most dealerships are writing about the same amount of customer pay ROs this month as they did this month last year, and we're not growing our business, man. We're not retaining customers. And in today's world, it's all about customer retention, not just replacement. And I know, look, some of us said, well, we'll set up a BDC center. That's going to allow us to have better customer retention. We're replacing people, we're not retaining people. And the BDC, here's the challenge with the BDC. They're not making those relation calls. They're making transactional calls. It's like a phone room, just calling, dialing and smiling and trying to get people back in, but there's no relationships there. Today, look at the sales departments. Look, we're under attack. We got Walmart. Man, they're going to start selling new cars. Ally's going to do their financing. Carvana is selling new vehicles. You got venture capital money sitting on the sidelines like crazy, getting ready to come after retail dealerships' profits. So how do we keep the dogs at bay? And what are we going to do to fix this customer retention and customer experience challenge in the dealership? Well, guys, there's a lot of things that we need to do to fix it. But one big area is we need to speed up the sales process. We need to make it easier and more pleasant for the customer. Look, difficulty with that, though, is some of us are still following old school sales processes that were taught 25, 30 years ago, and these practices are killing your customer experience. Man, they just aren't relevant any longer. You still even got trainers out there talking about speed kills on the lot, spend 100 minutes plus on the lot, and you'll have a 70% closing ratio, or whatever they say. So what are we going to do to speed up the process and deliver an exceptional customer experience with everybody? Well, it's all about tightening up the steps, combining multiple steps into one. Number one is make sure your guys are doing a pre-demo trade walk. And if you aren't familiar with the pre-demo trade walk, you need to watch that video because it's critical to speed up the process. You should spend 15 minutes in the pre-demo trade walk. Then your presentation demonstration, it's about the impact, not the volume of features you cover. And it's all about hot buttons. How do I get a customer licking the paint off the car? And it should only be 30 minutes. I want guys to touch one or two hot buttons at 3 points on the walk around, not some old school 6-point walk around. Then when they come back, they've already scanned everything into the computer. Now they should be at that negotiation within 45 minutes to an hour of the customer showing up at the dealership. But we don't have a choice. We have to make these changes. We have to speed up the velocity of the car deal without negatively affecting the integrity of the selling process. It's time to evolve our sales process, and the time to take action is now.